Oh, what's that then? That right there is our tractor, our trailer, and a grain silo. I don't know why I've started this video like this. Hey guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, and welcome back to another hardcore career mode series. In the previous video, we ended up buying a chicken coop and a bunch of chickens. And honestly, that's quite nice. It is quite nice. I don't know what we'll be doing today, so let's go ahead and probably sleep, and then we'll figure it out. Alright guys, we have slept one night. I don't know whether that was a good idea or not, because I actually don't know what I've got in this field over here. It seems it is canola. So, when do I harvest canola? In July. Oh, we are way away. We are way away from that, so we're not really going to be doing anything for a while. We'll just make sure we feed the chickens, and that's what we'll do. We'll actually just keep sleeping, and we'll keep feeding the chickens. And then I guess we'll keep loading the eggs onto our trailer, and that'll be good. Right, so this one's got 5,000 liters of food in, and this one has 5,200 liters. Let's go ahead and jump in the tractor and, I guess grab some more food for their chickens. Here we go. We'll grab as much as we can. Wheat. Oh. I've accidentally slid too far forwards. There we go. Get all of the wheat we can. We'll go ahead and drop it off in the rear silo first, and then the one next to us afterwards. What I want to get done today is I actually want to harvest some of our fields. Specifically, this one next to us would be kind of nice to start with. And then maybe that one over there as well. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we're emptying this into here. That's all good. We'll go ahead and empty it into this guy next. So I have to drive this way, and then reverse it, and we'll be good. Yeah. I actually thought this was going to be more of a pain in the butt, but actually, it's been pretty good. Yeah. Okay, and turn the engine off. Okay, back to sleep. Okay, we do in fact have a bunch of eggs ready to go. We have loads of eggs on this side as well. So, what I'm going to do now is stack all of the eggs on the trailer really quickly. Before we do that, though, I'm going to take off this fertilizer. I'm going to put the weight from the front on the back, and that'll allow it to be a lot easier as well. So let's just go ahead and drop this right here. Bosh. And let's go get this done. Here we go. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and park this in the middle of the road. That's right. It's going to be parked right... Oh, that car is right in the way. That car is right in the way. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Let's go ahead and head around here. Let's make sure we can grab all of these. I think I can still get in. Oh, yeah, this isn't going to be great, actually. It is what it is, right? So we're just going to grab these guys. We're going to stack them up. And then we'll put them on top of each other. And then we'll stack them up. And then we'll put them on top of each other again. And it'll all be fine. So, yeah. Problem is... Oh, no. The problem is this car is actually very much in the way. Like, really in the way. Alright, just push it forwards. That's fine for now, I guess. Alright, lift this up. Come on. Yep, drop it down on here. That would be awesome. Yes. Grab this one. Hopefully it didn't grab the one at the end. It didn't. And shove it on top of there. Okay, right. You know what? Slowly but surely, we're getting all of these. There we go. Realistically, what I need to do now is stack that one on top of that one, and then put those two on top of here. Okay, let's disconnect this, and see if we can do that now. Oh, I've just backed into his Skoda. That's fine, don't worry about it. Reverse into him again, it's okay. Oh, you know what, this is actually really annoying. He stopped in the worst possible place. Alright, there we go. Okay, reverse backwards, grab just this one, please. Here we go. Shove this on top of this one. Slowly but surely. Bosh. Grab all of this. And chuck it on top of the other stack. And then we can, in fact, pick up the entire stack. And get out of here. Alright, here we go. Lower it down. That's good enough for me. Yep, drop this all the way through. Grab all of it. Yes. Alright, shove it on the trailer. And then we can go get those ones from over there. Alright, there we go. Shoved on the trailer. Excellent. Let's go ahead and strap them down. There we go. Nice. And then reverse backwards. We'll grab these guys. I won't actually put these guys on the trailer just yet. I'm just going to stack them up and put them next to the pen, the coop. The coop. Yeah, that's what it's called, the coop. Alright, yeah, so let's go ahead and lower this down. We'll grab this one first. There we go. 595 eggs apparently in this one. We'll shove these guys on the next piece. Here we go. Yes. Alright, drop this through here. Grab these guys. And chuck them on the next one. I might put them on the trailer, actually. Yeah, there's no reason not to, because I'll have them all anyway. They'll all be stacked up. We might as well just chuck them on the trailer now. Alright, there we go. Grab them. Let's go. Yes! I didn't think today's video was going to be all about stacking eggs. But apparently, it is. At least for now. Alright, there we go. So, chuck these guys on there like that. Alright, drive it forwards just a little bit. Nudge it. There we go. What we might be able to do is actually add another row of eggs here, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta move the trailer. Knock over the stop sign, who cares? Alright, let's go. Grab the trailer and get out of here. There we go. Yeah. Look, all the traffic's now moving. That is excellent. That guy took that corner really weirdly, but it's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna... Oh, he's gone that way. We're just gonna chuck the eggs over here for now. Yes. In fact, we don't really need this tractor right now either, so I'm just going to stop the tractor here. That's all good. Okay, we've been sleeping loads, and the barley is almost ready for us to chop, but unfortunately, just not yet. How long is it until we chop the barley? June. Ooh, okay. We're a little way away. I didn't realize we had some here still. There's some right there that we need to chop as well. Eggs, we can sleep another night without there being a problem here, so that's okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're actually very much in debt right now as well. This currently has 7,000 liters of food. This one has 1,800 liters of food. We can sleep one more time in terms of that stuff. How about the egg situation? I don't know. Yeah, we should probably clear these eggs away. Alright, let's do it. Okay, I've grabbed all the ones from this side. Let's go ahead and reverse backwards and chuck them on the trailer. The thing is with this trailer, obviously I've put them in like a stack at the end. I can't quite get to the other side, so I'm just going to chuck them on the back for now. We're just going to leave these guys here. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're then going to shove those guys next to those guys, and again, it'll be fine. Okay, this one is a bit wobbly, as you can see, but it's fine. We've managed to get them all on anyway. So let's go ahead and chuck these guys on the trailer. Whoops. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I actually really did not mean to do that. That really sucks. It's going to take some time to get those back on, isn't it? It is indeed. Alright, reverse this away. Let's go ahead and... strap this down. There we go, so it's actually strapped. And then I'm gonna have to move out of the way. Before we do all of that, I'm gonna sleep through the night once more. And once we've done that, we should be able to harvest the field. I think. But before we do that, actually, let's feed the chickens even more. Because some of them are running out. And actually, we are running out of feed. Which is why we need to harvest the fields. So yeah. Anyway, reverse backwards. Here we go. Fill it! Yes! We don't quite have enough wheat to fill it, but that's also fine. We do also need to go to a gas station. We do. We need to go to a gas station so that we can refill this tractor. It's actually running out of gas. All right, there we go. That's all done, and then we'll reverse back over to that. Did I leave some wheat in here? I don't know whether I did. Let's have a little look. I didn't. 0 wheat. Okay, reverse backwards to the other silo and get it dumped off there. Excellent, yes. Okay, gonna turn off the engine. Oh, you can't turn off the engine while dumping. That's fine. And this one has been filled up too. Also, this has the max amount of chickens already. We're at 360 in here, we're at 360 in here. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna grab this trailer, I'm gonna move it out of the way, and then we're gonna try and grab all of those crates that have fallen off and put them on the trailer again, I guess. I'm gonna actually park the trailer over here too. Oh, I should reverse it. Yeah, let's turn it around. I'll park it properly, and then we should be able to just store it here constantly, because it'll be easier that way. Whoa. Didn't mean to do all of that, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go ahead and reverse it. Essentially, I want it in line with the coops. with the coops. But with the chicken bit, if that makes sense. So, like, here. Yeah, alright, there we go. We did it! Drop it off. Let's see if we can grab these extra eggs. Because I don't know if this is going to work. Alright, here we go. These ones have actually lined up quite nicely. But the other ones, behind these ones, not so much. Alright, press L. Okay. I mean, we've got them. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and, like, try and stack these a little nicer. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We've got these eggs. Let's just chuck them on the trailer now. And then we can get the other eggs after that. Alright, here we go. Can I put these? Can I put them here? My original thought is no. And now I've messed it up royally. Oh no, look what I did. Look at what I did. Alright, I've got them again, fortunately. The stack's really weird again. One of them's upside down, one of them's on its side, and the other one is actually upright, so that's good. But I need to turn, and I need to dump these off. I don't really care for it being, like, straight either, by the way. It just needs to be on there. There we go. Drop it. Very nice. Get me out of here, and put that strap on correctly. Good. Okay, last eggs, and then we can sleep through the night again. Fortunately, we can just, like, strap them from there, and then we can reverse out. Good. Alright, there we go. It's stacked nicely. Right, okay. Let's go ahead and go to sleep again. We're currently 8 grand in debt, by the way. I think I have already told you guys that, but that is a lot of money that we don't have. And we're about to have even less. Yeah, we're probably going to be at like 10 or maybe even 12 grand in debt now. I'm not sure which, but one of the two. Alright, let's have a little look. See? 9,820 in debt. I was going to look at the stuff on sale, but there's no point. But that's okay. We can now actually harvest the fields. Woohoo! Okay, let's get our harvester going. I think I'm going to get him going in this field first. Why is there weeds? There's actual weeds. Unfold the harvester. Wait. Wait, why isn't it unfolding? Not enough money. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Alright, whatever. We're gonna have to do it ourselves, which is incredible, but that's fine. Do I have a way of doing anything with the straw? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. So, I'm gonna have to go around here and just harvest all of this up without any straw coming out of the butt. I think that's fine. Alright, there we go. So, we're gonna drive it around a bit. Excellent. Realistically, I should have the straw coming out, and we should figure out something to do with it. But, nah. But nah. We're not doing it today. Alright, there we go. So we'll go down to the end, and then we'll go down the long straight, down that way. It's not really a straight, it's very much a curve. And then we'll come up the curve this way, and we'll go all the way around the outside, and we'll see how much barley we end up with. I thought it was going to be wheat, but it is barley. It's barley in both fields. That's okay. Alright, yeah. What does it look like from the interior? Oh! It's very pretty, isn't it? It's actually kind of a pretty game. It is. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue down here. We'll go down the side bit right here. And then we'll go all the way around. And we'll see how much we end up with. This thing also needs fuel. There's so many things that need fuel in this game, isn't there? Imagine having to fuel your tractors in real life. It's only an in-game feature, right? Refueling things? Pretty sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue around here. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't even have to stop. This is beautiful. Don't even have to stop, not even once. There we go. A lot of nice little turns going on there. I didn't manage to plant that little strip right there, apparently. That's a bit of a yikes. Alright, never mind. Continue, yes. I think I might have to stop when we get to the end up here, but I Could be wrong. Also, I don't have my wee-woo lights on. There we go. I sorted them out. Okay. Continue down. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try and not stop. There we go. Excellent. We did it. We went all the way around. At least from like that bit over there without stopping. That is awesome. Bosh. Okay. Good. So, how much do we have in there? 2,420. That's pretty good. Okay, so right now I actually have the opportunity right here to do some bale wrapping. So we're actually going to borrow the items and we're going to do it. It'll give us 11,500 at the end. And honestly, that's really good. And then I can hire a guy to drive around and harvest my field. Also, eggs. When can I sell my eggs? Because it'll be soon, right? I think. I don't know if it's this month, but it'll be soon. Oh, no. It's in November. It's quite far away, actually. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and get our bale wrapping stuff. And let's get bale wrapping. Oh, it's the bigger tractor! Yeah, I actually really wanted to buy this thing instead of the one we have. But to be totally honest with you guys, the one we have has done really well. It has. It's just this one has a slightly bigger engine. It's slightly bigger overall, and it's got bigger front wheels. But yeah, it's just a bigger tractor than that one. Anyway, we're going to do all the bale wrapping right now. And we're going to get the money, and then we can hire a guy to do the harvesting. That's our job. Alright, I'm not going to lie. I actually really like doing these bale wrapping things because you get so much money, and it really doesn't take very long. But you can see down there is a car. There is a car that's been blocked by some of the bales that have rolled down the hill. It's kind of funny seeing the bales roll around as well. I actually kind of like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the last bale, which is this one right in front of us. And hopefully, we'll get 11 grand. That's crazy. That is actually pretty crazy. $11,000 for just driving around wrapping bales. I might need to buy a tractor in real life and just start driving around fields and saying, yeah, I'll wrap your bales. 35,000, please. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good business. Alright, well anyway, 99% done, contract finished. We just go ahead and go to contracts, click collect money, and there we go. Yes! We now have 1,000, which means if I start this guy's engine, we can actually get a worker going around in this thing, which would be great. That'd actually be really good. Alright, let's go ahead and allow him to go. I'm going to start him right here. Just go. Alright, there you go. We are going to spend quite a lot of money on just a guy, but that's fine. Okay, so unfortunately, I actually went away for a second because I needed to cook something, and I left it going, which, now that I think about it, was a really bad idea. Because if you look over there, our guy was full. Yeah. That's right, we've been paying the guy to stand still, which really sucks. Anyway, let's go around this post right here, we'll go empty him really quickly, and then I guess we'll get him going again, but yeah, we've only got $126 left. That's not great. Alright, there we go, we got 4,900 barley in the trailer, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and park this here real quick, jump into the harvester again, and we'll line him up again. There we go, and we'll get him going for the limited time he is going to be working, because honestly, $126, not going to go very far. You know what, actually, for the amount of money he had left, he's currently used $100 of it, and he's done a good job. He's actually done a really good job. The thing is, that means that he could have done a good job with the amount of money we had, and done a good job on the other field as well, but unfortunately, it just isn't to be. Oh, he's actually ran out just now. Apparently. Okay, let's go ahead and open him up anyway. We'll actually empty this into the trailer, and I might just do this bit myself. Well, I say actually emptying it. To be fair, we might as well just drive up and down now, and fill it up even more before we empty it, so let's do that. I think we won't be able to fill this thing up anyway, with the amount of barley we've got left in the field, so should be good. We got so close, like so close, but unfortunately we are a little bit out, which kind of sucks. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this last little bit done, and then we'll get out of here. I guess we need to actually feed the chickens, so they might actually be eating this today, and tomorrow, and the next day. But who knows? Anyway, I can't remember how much this trailer can even hold. But I think it's going to go to 9,000... What, 800? 9,800? I think? I don't know. Yes, 9,800 liters. Excellent. So we'll just go ahead and park this over here for now. We'll jump back into this guy. We'll get it going. Is it lowered down? I think it already is. And we'll close this. Woohoo! Nice. Alright, so zoom across this bit. That's excellent. Yep, that was easy. We're then going to reverse backwards. I am actually going to pipe out for this. This is fine. And then I'm going to get this last little bit right here. So, press B. Let's go. Go, go, go. Alright, can we get all of it? Can we get all of it? Yeah, there we go. Nice. 0 liters left in this thing. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, well, anyway, I am going to end this video here for now. It's been a pretty good one. We've got a decent amount done. And I'm happy with that. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.